So Atlanta police is on high alert because the far left has threatened to murder them tonight. Like, it is time for people to realize that the left and these extremist groups on the left are not peaceful whatsoever. They're literally calling for the murder of police tonight because one of their Antifa members got killed in a shootout that they caused. So I'm gonna play a couple news stories. We're gonna go over a couple things on Twitter for more context to this. But it's wild that people don't think the left is as violent and extreme as they are. So I want to play this news clip for you real quick that Andino posted on Twitter. So yeah, let's check this out.
Atlanta police are on high alert because of threats of violence, days after officers killed a protester. This morning, 7 protesters are behind bars, all facing domestic terrorism.
I just love it how they 7 protesters. These are violent extremists, freaking Antifa mob maniac, freaking terrorists. I think they're charged with domestic terrorism now. I think at least a couple of them. But yeah, it's just crazy how they frame this protesters. But you can't go, but the news can't even mention January 6th without them putting insurrectionists in front of it. Like, it's crazy the bias of the news. Like, these people shot a cop.
It's the latest in a series of demonstrations at the site of a proposed police training facility. Channel 2's Brian Mims is live for us at the DeKalb County Jail. And Brian, these arrests are not stopping other protesters.
Exactly. A small but very loud group of protesters gathered here last night. They came to support those locked up here, saying they do not deserve to be in jail.
On Thursday night, protesters hoped the 7 demonstrators jailed in DeKalb County could hear them.
The state of Georgia is trying to arrest and suppress and literally murder peaceful protesters.
The Georgia Bureau.
Peaceful protesters, not mention the fact they just shot a cop. That's very peaceful. That seemed very peaceful to me. I mean, these people was going around firebombing places, and like, it is insane how they paint this stuff.
Bureau of Investigation says over the past year, demonstrations against the proposed police training center here have been anything but peaceful. It says protesters have set fires, thrown Molotov cocktails, and vandalized contractor offices. And the GBI
peaceful, huh? Peaceful. Okay.
Says on Wednesday, officers were trying to get those who set up camp in the woods to leave. It says that's when Manuel Tehran shot a trooper, putting him in the hospital. Officers say they shot back, killing Tehran.
We need an independent investigation, as community movement builders has asked for, because we don't believe it happened the way that the police said that it happens.
On Instagram,
even if it did happen the way the police said it would happen, you will still defend it. So don't come out here and no.
Stop Cop City posted this photo of Tehran, saying he spent time between Atlanta and Florida. We looked into the background of the 7 protesters arrested. Some had no criminal offenses on record. Others had violations relating to traffic or drug and alcohol offenses. Records show, like Tehran, they do not live in Georgia. They have addresses as far away as Maine and Ohio.
Literal state suppression, and it's happening right here in Atlanta.
Shut up.
Shortly after the shooting, flyers calling for a night of rage and violent retaliation began circulating. They made no specifics on a location, but Twitter has suspended the account that announced that violence is going to happen. Neighbors, meanwhile, around that site are on high alert. We'll hear from them coming up in our next half hour.
Yeah, and of course.
Good. They should be suspended. I got a couple of the tweets. I don't know if this was the account that was suspended, but I got a couple tweets I want to show you from some of the stuff these so-called peaceful protesters was posting. Look at this. Defend the Atlantic Forest. Night of Rage. Friday. Look, they're planning it tonight. Friday, January 20th. Make them pay. Okay, make them pay for what? For returning fire to one of your terrorists was shooting at them. Right here. Here's more. Look at this. Solidarity attacks better spread like effing wildfires. F the police. Stop Cop City. Like, these are terrorists. These are not no protesters. These are not non-violent people, and it's time for people to realize that the left is much more violent and radical and extreme than the right is, and nobody never seemed to talk about, or at least the mainstream media never seemed to talk about how extreme and violent the left is. But anyway, yes, I just wanted to make a quick video before I leave. I was about to leave. But I had to make a video about this before I leave. So let me know what you think. Do you think the left is gentle little non-violent protesters, or do you see what the left actually is about and see the violence that they actually cause, killing cops, promoting violence, planning rage nights where I mean, we saw in 2020 all them rage nights led to dozens of people dying. So tell me what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.